Life podcast. Welcome everyone as you come on. I'll try to give you a good warm welcome. Um, this is the three of us and we have a super awesome guest with us, Dave Gerard from Pypes. Um, I begged and begged and begged for him to come on and share this adventure with us as we um, as we hold our very first huge contest, and it's turned out quite nice. Hey, what's up, Chuck? How you doing? Mike.
What's up, Mike? Will, Troy, all the usual suspects.
All the usual. I don't know that we've met Chuck before. He's watching us on YouTube.
Chuck, no, I don't think.
And I forgot the bow ties yesterday.
Oh, you didn't take them with you.
I forgot.
We forgot them today again too.
Yeah. Hey, Kristen, Jason. Yeah, what's up, Ron? Everybody, if you're joining us, happy to see you. Chuck, where are you from? Let us know where you're from. What's up, Joe? Happy Easter.
Ron,
Happy Easter to everyone out there.
Randy, Joe, I didn't forget about you. I'll get back to you. I was spring cleaning when he texted me yesterday or the day before.
Yesterday we were wheeling.
Yeah, yesterday we were wheeling.
Yeah, I didn't get back with Frank. Frank was wondering if we needed him to come on, and I forgot. Well, I didn't forget.
Needed them.
I was working.
I'm here.
I know you were
I'm
here.
here.
I know all of us are going to be here. So,
Hey, Amy.
hey, Melissa. Chuck, is that Washington State way the hell over there?
And how the heck did you find us?
I know. I love it. I love it. Close to Washington. I need to take
Geography.
geography again. Yeah, I
Not
need to-
geology.
or geology, or
One of the-
urology, whatever.
Somology.
Psychology.
Geometry.
Gary, how you doing? Happy Easter.
Now we're getting into math.
That's it. Now you got Billy and I off topic.
I feel like tonight's going to be
Tonight's gonna be terrible.
Yep.
Dave. I'm sorry up front. We're going to be all over the
Dave,
road.
I think we might have to say goodbye to Dave like halfway through the show.
No, if his screen,
I got plenty of beer, so I'll just hang out.
Feel free to laugh.
Yeah, if his screen goes black from embarrassment.
Are we talking? What are we doing?
I
tonight?
sent you the outline earlier today, and I know that you got it because you told me you
We're going to
did.
do a week in review about the buggy wheeling
Do
yesterday.
you want photos for the buggy to put up?
No, I'm not even going to try that. Jason said another delay. What does that mean? Am I getting echo somewhere? 'Cause I don't have any echo on this end. Happy Easter, Peter. Hey guys, we're sorry that we did this on Easter, but it is just another.
Short episode.
It'll be a little shorter episode, and
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm ready to talk for like 3 hours right now.
I know,
bud.
right?
Come on, let's go.
I
We're
thought it
talking
was.
about Jeeps. I really like talking about Jeeps. Let's talk about my Jeep. I've got a rock crawler. It's got 40s on it, and I got tons under it, and it's got air lockers.
Oh my god! All right,
Just
so
talking.
Melissa, this is the first request that most people have is can we see you guys? This is a voice. I've got a voice for radio. I also have a face for radio. You don't want to see that, but just because you asked, there you go. You get to see us. Oh wait, I'm going to do this because we have our good friend.
Asking
We
you
have our good
shows.
friend Dave on here. There we go. Oh, it's Sammy. Bree's asleep already. I can't wave to her, but I'll wave to her anyway.
Cool. We need to have little Jeep like podcast logos, all the like pattern through the back of on the border.
On the border. Oh.
I'm just seeing Dave's XJ
Oh.
now. That's nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He had a,
It's a little bit of a sleeper.
yeah, that's nice.
When you say sleeper, do you mean like LS swapped?
No, it's got a stroker in it, and
Is it?
it's got a retractable roof in it, like the new JLs.
No
It's got
kidding.
ARB air locker in the front, and it hurts a lot of JK's feelings.
No kidding. That's cool. So, is it a 4.6 liter? Is that what you guys stroked it to?
Yeah.
They run well, really well. The 4.6
Yeah.
liters. Yeah.
Just put American Radio just today for it. The guy didn't even know he was sending it to me. But
we should do
Are you-
that.
What? Really?
Stroke it out though.
Well, we could do that. The kits are 505 has a really good kit. 505 Performance. So and what did you use, Dave, for the roof, for the retractable roof?
there's a company in California called Legendary that builds. It's a manual retractable roof, but it does the same as what the new JL does. It folds up on the back like the old Volkswagens used to do.
That's cool. So what is
Over,
it? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's as wide, almost as wide as the complete roof, and it's about 6 feet long.
Wow, that's
So
awesome.
it opens up all the way past the back seat.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Does it change the structural integrity a bit? I'm sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the thing should have a cage in it.
Yeah. Don't roll it.
No, that's my youngest son's Jeep. So
Nice.
if he
So what does it have under it for suspension, Dave?
just a 4.5-inch zone, just a cheap lift. It was his first vehicle,
Right.
and he was hard into it, and I've been feeding his passion a bit. So just something cheap to get it up. It's got 31-inch Mickey Thompson MTZs.
Nice.
And they're Deacon 38 wheels.
Nice.
So
That thing probably rips.
Yeah.
it like I said, it hurts a lot of JK's feelings. It's been up Crawler Ridge. It's been up Crawl Daddy. It's done fairly well for what it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
That's awesome. I know Randy earlier said he finished his Armalite rear install this afternoon. He had the 2-door.
Yeah.
And he got his rear install. So I can't wait to see that.
We talked a lot about rears yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
I saw a lot of rears.
Differential rears. That is.
he did a good job narrating the videos.
Did he?
Yeah,
I tried.
the ones I got through. I don't know. I think you may have found your thing there,
I mean,
buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I even told
Go
him
ahead and sell the buggy.
hey,
and,
go ahead. Remember to like and subscribe on this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to Jeep Life Podcast.
I like it. I
You
like
did
it.
A good job explaining stuff.
Good.
I tried.
Oh yeah, Amy. Yeah, you had to shout out Team Blue for that Jeep.
And they were that was only your Jeep. I got a whole bunch of stuff at Scotch Jeep too.
Amy, what you don't know is if you were to look behind the camera where Dave's sitting, there's actually a blue Mustang sitting right back there. So you would fall in love with that. Oh, here we go. We're gonna get a view of it. Here, hold on. Let me see if I can get full screen with this. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's nice. I have the power to do this.
That's a Boss 302R road race car.
Nice. Uh-oh. We got that echo. Yeah, Scott, that is a sweet cup holder that he has bolted on the back of that thing.
Oh, that's magnetic.
Nice. Oh, there you go. Excellent. All right, here's what we're going to ask everybody. If we can go out and share this out to a few people. Let's get a few more people on tonight so we can give a great show.
Infidel. Was that some Infidel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. It is magnet.
We got to get some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to make some Jeep Life Podcast koozies.
You're the swag guy.
I know. I'm trying. I can barely keep up with myself. I don't know what's going on right now. Let me tell you, I've had zero downtime in the last 3 weeks with work. It's been killing me. All right. Well, everybody share this out. Get a few more people on before Bill comes back from taking a tinkle. Yeah, and numbers getting bigger. I like it. As soon as Bill gets back, we're going to hit that magic button, and
That's a good number, actually.
Yeah.
30. I got 30. What do you got?
yeah, I'm right at that. But we usually end up with about 1,000 by the time the night ends.
Right. Views.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the last one we were at 1,200.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But for live current, 32. That's a good number.
Yeah.
33. It's still climbing.
Joe, I can't hit the button yet. I got an empty seat. When he comes down, I'll hit the button.
I'll tell you, those magnetic koozies, though, are the way to go.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Poured a full 12-ounce beer without falling off the fender.
Yeah, I need that, except my fenders are that plastic MCE fender.
Yeah, but we have bumpers, metal bumpers.
Oh, that's true.
We can put them right on there and go.
See, that's why I have you here, Don.
That's right. I'll think it all through.
You've got it all for me. Excellent. International places. Excellent. Well, right now we've got a listener that's 3,000 miles away. We usually have another one from Washington State, which is awesome. A couple from California. I hope those guys jump on. I know we have Tennessee around. Chuck, you have a 2019 Wrangler and your roof leaks. Any advice? Is it a hard top or soft top? I guess that's the question. Matt Caldwell, how was Eastern Jeep Safari? We've got to get out there sometime and do Easter Jeep. Maybe next year. What's up, Utah? Matt, there's several people. If you look out, Chuck, if you look out, there's a couple people who have got some seals that they put on to help seal those hardtop Freedom panels, because sometimes tighten them down still doesn't do it. So if you can look on those, your carpets will be fine. They're mildew resistant. So
I didn't see it. Where do you say it was leaking from? Like what's?
He says he had a hard top and his roof leaks. Doesn't want to ruin his carpets, which I completely understand.
So if it's leaking in the carpets, there's a seal kit from Mopar.
Yeah.
Scott wrote an article on it. The part numbers are in there.
Oh yeah, from Quadratech. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll stop it.
Yeah. So go to Quadratech on the torque section of their website, and
we'll post the link in the show notes.
Scott's on here. He might post it.
Yeah, he might post it. Not the same for jail, but if you have any insight, Scott,
well, maybe
post
they haven't
a link.
Made that kit yet.
Post a link if you know anything. That'd help Chuck out a lot. And I'm going to go ahead and smash that button. Welcome everybody, and well, before we go, let's give a shout out for our partners before we go.
I'm not ready.
Well, it's either now or never. I'll start with the guy we have on the show.
Well, our number one partner is on the show right now.
Yeah.
And that is Pypes Exhaust, which they are currently running a special right now for the Jeep Life podcast listeners. And that is right now, it's Jeep Life, JeePlife,
Yep.
all lowercase. And that's going to get you free shipping on any Pypes complete setup for your Jeep.
Yeah.
And, shipping these days, it can be a little pricey, especially on a larger box.
And that's not a small box.
No, it's not.
No.
So, free shipping, that's awesome. Huge shout out to Pypes, and thank you. Also, they're on because of a special sweepstakes giveaway right now. But moving on to our other partners, we have a great relationship going with ArmorLite, and they've given us a discount code JeepLifePodcast10, and that's going to get you 10% off of any of their flooring replacement systems, which we can't say enough good things about ArmorLite and their replacement flooring systems. Terry and I both run the systems. If you have any questions, just reach out to us. Also, Power Tank is giving a 15% discount on any complete setup from Power Tank for their CO2 air systems, and that discount code is jeeplifepod15, and that's going to get you 15% off of any
full system
that they offer.
Yep.
And then finally, treadlightly.org, which is a great organization that represents wheelers and all outdoor activities, and tries to teach everyone how to use those resources in a proper way to respect them and leave no trace, which is the biggest thing. And they're offering us 50% off of their $50 and $100 memberships. And if you are interested in that, head over to our show notes and we will give you exact instructions how to get 50% off of your Tread Lightly membership for the year.
Yeah, definitely hook those guys up. Matt is on tonight in the comments, and he is awesome, and that organization is awesome. So we want to make sure that we support them and they're supporting us. But I'm going to hit that button and start our show. Well, hey, everybody, and welcome to the Jeep Life podcast. We're that podcast that celebrates that Jeep life. And, I just can't be happier than we are right now as we are celebrating Easter, if you celebrate that, or it's the end of Easter Jeep Safari, if that's your celebration that you want to do. It's been a pretty cool Jeep week, and I'm bringing my host on tonight, and I've got the boys back in town. It's good to see you, Don. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you? I don't know if this is going to work facing the camera.
I know it's odd.
It is odd. Hold on. I'm gonna turn.
You're gonna turn?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah. We have to see each other. Everybody out there can see us, but we have to see each other.
Can't turn my head that far anymore.
Work. No, I love it. Yeah. And to my left, your right.
Hi.
Hey, Bill. What's happening?
What's going on, man?
Not much, man. I feel like I haven't seen you enough this week. I don't think I've seen either one of you this week.
No, you saw me earlier in the week.
Did
you
I?
Saw me like Monday or Tuesday.
I came by. That's
you
right.
Came by.
That's right. I popped by, which is what I like to do.
You were
once in a
taking
while.
photos of Reaper.
Oh, that's right. I did get that out. And we are joined tonight in studio, and if I can hit the right button, I've got our good friend Dave Gerard from Pypes, Pypes Exhaust. And how you doing, Dave?
Good. Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter. And what have you done any cool Jeep projects this week?
Well, the XJ took a pretty hard hit last fall, and we've been trying to scramble to get that ready for the season. But other than that, work as usual. Work as usual.
Well, you make everybody's Jeep projects a little more interesting, huh?
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, Nicole, I know. Ronnie Beal is looking spiffy. He walked in tonight, and it kind of shocked me. I'm not used to this. I'm used to him coming straight out of the garage.
I came from Easter dinner.
But I love it.
Or brunch. Or
whatever
I don't know what you want to call it. Something.
I love it. But you finished your project mostly.
97.8654% done.
So Reaper is almost completed.
Yeah,
right?
I got to put a seat in and connect a couple more wires.
Yeah, I was over and we
mount a winch.
We took some pictures, and it was, oh man, that thing is awesome.
Yeah, man, it is. It's pretty wild. I thought I'd never see the day, but I'm actually competing this weekend in a rock crawling event. So
yeah, nothing like just turning the last bolt and saying I'm ready to go break it because I want to drive it faster than I should.
Trial by fire, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just a lot on the right hand side pedal, right?
Yeah.
You don't need it with
steer with the skinny pedal.
Yeah, right. You don't need it with that thing. It just crawls over everything.
Shoot that aim.
Exactly. I love it. Yeah, it's red and black.
The colors really pop. I went through the whole thing, completely redid wiring, changed up a lot of things, put a dual ARB air compressor in it, 1 gallon air tank.
Patched the frame.
Patched the frame.
Yeah.
Well, not even patched it, just braced it times 20. Went through the whole chassis, did everything. It's just It's basically a grounds up build, kind of.
Well, I mean, you basically took everything off,
yeah,
put it in one corner of the garage, and then
stripped
just
even more,
yeah,
and then fixed a whole bunch of stuff.
Primed it, painted it.
You spent your whole winter in the garage pretty much rebuilding that thing.
Yeah.
Cut out like half the wiring that wasn't needed anymore.
Yeah.
So it only runs on like 6 wires. That's all it needs.
On, gas, and go.
Simpler's better.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you do have radio, full stereo.
I got a full stereo system in this thing, rear cutting brakes,
GMRS built in.
GMRS. I got an Atlas transfer case. I'm good.
Yeah, it's the newest entry to Team Red.
Yep.
Even though it's a lot black.
No, I think there's more red than black.
You think? All the frame is red.
The whole frame
but the tub
is
black.
But
hood
the
is red.
Well, the hood part, half the hood's red.
Half the hood's red.
Yeah.
Half's black.
I don't know.
I can't wait for everyone to see this. It is absolutely
I know it's
going to
be awesome. It's going to be at a lot of events. I plan on trailering it around, and it's going to be at Jeep Invasion Wildwood. It's going to be at
you're taking it up to 17th, right? For the
yep, we're going to be up at the trail ride with it. It's going to be the first.
It's going to be leading the greens. If you're a beginner, you're going to be following the Reaper.
The Reaper.
Yeah. So. No way. It is awesome. So congratulations to that. And I applaud all the hard work you did.
Thank you.
Now you guys, you did me dirty yesterday, didn't
we
you?
didn't do you dirty.
No,
we
man,
invited
I want to
you.
hear it because when I was stuck at work during COVID, right?
Yeah, well,
and you guys are like, "Hey, well, my wife is like, "Hey, guess who I just saw having lunch?"
We
I'm like, again? You just saw him yesterday having lunch.
You guys just did me dirty. You went out a wheeling, right?
Yeah, we did.
You know how many times you went out wheeling without me or him or
Yeah.
So we do it to each other.
Yeah. And then of course I'll be sending me videos while I'm at work and just cussing
about
out
that.
But you guys did some cool trails, did some cool things.
Mm-hmm. Blues, blacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Burned out a clutch, said hi to the world.
So you did a few things. You got Alias kind of indoctrinated, right?
I did.
What happened?
So let me start from the very, very beginning.
And then
it's been a long time.
And then I have a story to follow up this whole entire conversation.
Right. It's been a long time since I've had a Jeep on the rocks.
Yeah.
When I had the black one, it was a lot of overlanding and a lot of greens and stuff like that. And it's kind of shying away from it because Alias was new and Scott put me behind the wheel of his, and I'm like, just hell with it. Like I got the itch again. Yeah. So we went out and we beat on it pretty much all day long.
Yeah.
So
I saw some of the trails. It was kind of they were adventurous to say the least.
They were, and it was tough because it does need some more gear. So in that build, I wanted to do the 373s, which is kind of a numerically low gear for rock crawling on 35s.
Yeah.
But the idea is it's getting a 4-to-1 transfer case. I just don't have it yet.
Oh, right, because they're sold out everywhere.
Right, it won't crawl. So I was on the clutch all day long. Yeah. But I think we only smelled it once, right?
Yeah, I only smelled it once.
Yeah.
So
it was a lot of wheel spin, hopping around.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then I get a text message at 8:09 this morning from Don saying, I think I'm just going to dump a bunch of money into my Jeep and make it a badass rock crawler.
Yeah, of course you are. ...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Happy Easter.
It's easy to do. It's easy to...
I know. Well, this morning I'm like, if I take like a personal loan out for $20K, I can finish it with Generite stuff and, 44.
Lighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, man. And some 37s, maybe
4,200 pounds or something.
Yeah.
And good to go at that point. I get the RK suspension on there, whatever I decided to use.
Yeah.
And, whatevs.
All right, what we are here at Jeep Life Podcast, we're into good life decisions, is what we're.
No, we're not. You see what I bought. Yeah, right. You see what I.
I say that with full sarcasm. Yeah. But today was one of those really amazing, gorgeous days as well. I got out and did a few projects on the Jeep.
I saw that.
That have been put
pretty
off.
Cool sticker on the back of that thing.
Oh yeah, that was
that looked good.
For the last 3 years, I've been taking anything that shines off of the Jeep and going all black with everything.
Yeah.
And then what do I do today?
Put some chrome on it.
I put some chrome on it. Nice.
It looks good.
Nice pipes. That's a full raised
it's like a tag.
What do you guys call those?
Just an emblem, just a car emblem.
Yep.
Yeah, it's an emblem, and I put that on today. I cleaned up the area so it looks really good, and then cleaned it up so it'd stick, and then boom, right there in the right rear.
So the tag the name of the company that was on my rocker guards, tore that off. Slayed in the trail somewhere.
I'm surprised you didn't take out the whole rocker guards.
We pinched a body. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
all right, let's save that for a little bit later. No, but it was a good day for little projects. I got to clean up all the salt and mud on the Armalite, which literally was just a little bit of warm water, a little bit of soap, and a towel.
I know.
And it looks freaking brand new again.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still little pieces of dirt in the corners of the what's that favorite thing that I like? The drain plugs.
Drain plugs.
Yeah, there's still some dirt in those, but I'll take out the power tank master.
Well, now
blaster.
it's actually like officially in your Jeep.
Right. Well, yeah. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Oh, I did replace the light.
Well, that's good.
I did that today.
Yeah, he came over to my house and he's like, these armor lights still just aren't fitting right. I think they're not like all the way in.
What was them?
His armor light.
Oh.
Yeah, I put it in when it was really cold.
Oh.
So I went into the garage. I grabbed like the biggest screwdriver I have, and I start feeding it under all the plastics, and it like clicks in as they say, click in.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Holy shit, that looks awesome!" And I'm like, "No kidding, man. It's actually in your Jeep."
Yeah, I was one of those
supposed
things.
to take my carpet out first?
Just about, man.
Dude, when I get things, I just look at the directions, toss them out.
You don't even pick up the direction.
I put a set of
That's true.
JKS discos on in the parking lot up at AOA.
Yeah.
And we were like, which one of these goes? Because he has so you get the two longer pegs, and then you get the shorter ones and the square one, right? And I'm like,
well,
anybody know which way those go? Because the directions just blew away.
Yeah.
And we were just talking to Dave, not even paying attention to you.
Yeah, pretty much. Everybody's over talking to Dave. I'm like, where did everybody go?
See, Dave, that's how that feels. When we do it to you, because you're normally under your Jeep.
Yeah, it's great conversation with Dave, and I'm usually over there fixing everything.
I know, right?
And you look over. You done yet? No.
Well, that's what you do with your XJ. It's always a U-connect.
Nope.
Or a U-joint.
I do not plan on doing that with the buggy. It's going to be.
Yep.
All
right. I'm going to hold my breath on that.
Please do.
Excellent.
Ron says he feels left out. Listen, Ron, you work 24 hours a day.
I invited Ron.
Oh, did you?
He does.
Yeah.
He works more than I do.
Yeah, he does.
That's
I told
crazy.
him he could have came. But also his Jeep was in the garage getting some work done to it.
A lot of work.
Yep.
Have you seen it?
Metal cloak fenders. I was over there helping him.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We were drilling lots of holes in a Jeep.
Yeah, it's always the first one that kind of, when I put my MCs in, the first drill.
It was a lot of holes, man.
Yeah, that is a lot. We have a new review, and I got to tell you, I love getting these reviews. We do what we do sometimes in a silo, and we don't get to feel that feedback. But when we get those reviews, I know that Don, you said you like this review.
I do. This one just rings. I like it.
You want to read it for me?
Not really, but I will.
All right, good.
All right. So Wonder Beast JKU writes, just wanted to tell you guys that I recently discovered your podcast and have made it a part of my daily routine. Trying to listen to all of them. You guys are great and extremely knowledgeable and make even the most complex things easy to understand. Hope to cross paths with you guys. Let me start over here. Hope to cross paths with you guys in the future. Keep putting on the great content.
I don't know about how knowledgeable we are, but thank you.
I saw Billy lick his own eyebrow yesterday.
like the little lizard that he is. I love it. I'm blown away by the two people that sit on either side of me. They know so much, and I
almost ate a rock yesterday too.
No,
No, like almost tripped and fell, ate it.
Oh, and there was a tree he was laying on that fell over.
Yeah, I was leaning on a tree, and it was like a little branch tree, and it just snapped, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
That's on video.
Dude, if I had $1 for every time that I've almost ate it, of there. Those rocks, they can be a beast.
Well, I was trying to videotape, walk
ground.
backwards, make sure I still have the Jeep in the frame, and see where I'm going all at the same time.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's we just have a good time. And Wonder Beast JKU, thank you so much for that review.
Yeah.
If you go to Apple Podcasts, leave us a review there, or Spotify. I think you do it at Spotify? Voicemail. Yeah, we'll give out that voicemail number a little bit later.
484-891-1172.
Yeah, do that.
Call us.
We played one last week.
Man.
The guy called in, so that's awesome. We love to get that feedback. It feels good to do that. We're not getting super rich doing this, so
nope.
We just love hearing.
I'm losing money on this deal.
No, right? Same here. But if there's something you don't like, let us know.
Listen, I can't even afford a season pass at AOAA.
I know, right? Well, we'll take a collection up. We have a Patreon that we can just dedicate part of that to.
I saved my pennies.
Yeah. Oh, I did too.
Sticker looks good on the windshield though.
I haven't put it on yet.
I put mine on the buggy and it looks real good.
Does it? Yeah, perfect.
Looks official.
Perfect. So we've got some events that we're going to be going to this year. Actually, we may not make it to all of them.
We're not going to make it to all of them. I'm sorry, people.
No.
We can't afford it.
No.
Unless you want to send us to them.
If you want to send us to
an event,
we'll broadcast. We'll make it look good.
Yeah, man.
Well, we do got a couple big ones. So.
We do. First one is coming up in 2 weeks, I believe, and that is the JEEP
trail ride,
spring trail ride.
Yeah,
that's going to be a big event. Right now, I think there's 120 Jeeps signed up.
And also, the Jeep Life podcast is partnering with AOAA and sponsoring the trail guides for that.
Yeah, it's big
trail ride. So it's awesome. We have a lot of great trail guides set up for the weekend.
Yep. Yeah, we have some Jeep Jamboree trail guides that have volunteered their time to do that, and everybody that has volunteered, that's awesome, and thank you so much. And
so, if you'd like more information on that Jeep JEP trail ride, head over to the Jeep Enthusiasts of Eastern Pennsylvania, like their Facebook page, join their group, and you'll get all the information for that event, where it is, dates, times, where to sign up, and also how to get registered for the event. And there is a donation, so.
Yep. It's helping Shamokin School District, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. We tried.
Oh yeah, it is it.
It is.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, was some of the things when we started that club. It was always to give back to the community.
No, I knew that. But where did the Shamokin School District come up? How did that
they have a it's like a clothing benefit thing for the students that are underprivileged.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're going to use the donations to go to that. So they provide
I'm
meals to the
this.
students, clothing, any type of
So I hope everybody that's out there that
need.
hears that, like if you guys can reach deep into your pockets, I don't know. This always hits home for me, I think, because I have a first experience with this, or firsthand experience. And it's tough to see those things and not be able to help, and so to be able to do something is
it's an organization that students can go to, no questions asked.
We have the same thing at the school.
That's beautiful.
If they need anything,
that's beautiful. And we decided from the very beginning we were going to give back to the community with every event that we do.
Yes, right.
And I love that we do that. And
I think that's a great idea, man. I don't know which one of you guys came up with that, but brilliant.
Oh, well, then if it was brilliant, it was me.
I knew it was.
If it wasn't, well, it was probably me too. No, but that's awesome. And going on that same day, in the Memphis area, actually their club in the Memphis area, the Mid-South Jeeps Spring Trail Run is that weekend as well. They're at Southern Missouri Off-Road Ranch. SMORE is the abbreviation, and everything ranch goes better with everything. And that's April 17th. Mid-South Jeeps.
I just got a text message from Marie, my girlfriend.
Yeah. What did
she
you do
just
now?
said, "Did you drive over to Terry's in the buggy?" Because my Jeep is in my driveway because I rode over here with Don.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, that would not be good.
That'd be pretty funny.
I dared him once already.
It has headlights and taillights. I mean, just doesn't have turn signals.
Ish.
Hand signals.
It's really dark at night.
I'll sit in the passenger seat and light up your hand for you.
He doesn't have a passenger seat yet.
Well,
you can just stand on that side.
So let's get back to the event. Sorry, sidetrack. There we go.
Trailfest 2021 Adventure Off-Road Park and Nature Center in Tennessee. I believe this is done by Jeeps and Wrenches out of the Nashville area. I think this is their event, April 30th through May 2nd. Go check out their stuff. And our final event on the list right now is Go Topless Day, and that is a big, major nationwide event.
Sponsored by Extreme Terrain. And they put this event on. It's just for everyone to get out on a nice day, take your top down, and ride around in your Jeep.
Yep.
But JEEP, Jeep Enthusiasts of Eastern Pennsylvania, is doing an awesome event, a guided ride from Allentown, Pennsylvania, over by the Kmart on Tillman Street up to Mountain View Brewery, Winery, Distillery, Vineyard, any type of
I think
whatever your poison is, they got it there.
Got it.
I think my nephew was just there today. Mountain View.
Yeah, they do a good job.
Yeah.
They have
They're
awesome beverages. Also, they're brewing a beverage just for the Jeep Enthusiasts of Eastern Pennsylvania called Top Down Ale.
Top Down Ale. I love it. And that is going to benefit Meals on Wheels.
Yep.
And last year, but the year before, the club, because last year was canceled because of COVID. But 2 years ago, we raised around $2,500 for Meals on Wheels.
So interesting, useless data. Not really useless, but Meals on Wheels. So all nonprofits are rated and part of the rating process is like how much of their money that is raised goes towards helping people. Meals on Wheels is one of the highest nationally.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenal.
Well, they do so much
volunteer network.
Yeah, so much. Yeah. And you're right. It's one of those things that people jump to volunteer and help out.
So all their drivers are volunteers.
Right. Yeah. My grandfather did.
Yeah. So it's
awesome.
It's awesome.
It's a good organization.
Yep.
Yeah. So good on them. Good on Jeep for doing that. And I think this is one of those things where Extreme Terrain will do a match.
They're
the main sponsor for the whole thing, and they'll do a match
up to a certain dollar amount.
But which is still pretty amazing. They do that nationwide, so it's kudos to them for that.
You do have to register your event and do all that kind of stuff. You can't just be like, "Hey, match this money."
Match this money, yeah.
So,
which is what I do in life. I call him Don. Hey, Don, match me. I got $500 on this project. You got another $500 for me?
My answer usually is no.
No. Yeah, but I'll throw in the labor. There we go.
There you go. Yep,
there we go. We talked a little bit about doing a product review tonight, and I was like,
it's more of like an anti-review.
It really.
So I don't think. Should we name drop?
We don't have to name
the brand of them.
We don't have to do that. But
let's just talk about armor.
Armor.
You
need it.
Armor in general.
You
need it. Number one. And when you're purchasing armor,
well, let's hold on a second. If you're gonna do anything, even greens, so people understand. So on a green trail, you're probably not going to hit anything that's going to approach to be high enough to bang the rockers But I still have had things kick up from tires. You roll over a rock and it's
might scrape them because like
they
greens I've seen like rollers
right.
and you get you might get high centered on something.
So, no matter what you say, I know a lot of people are, I'm not getting it because I'm going to just run green trails or whatever. You're probably going to take, if you don't have rockers on it, you're probably going to take some damage at some point or another.
At some point.
So it's one thing I think that you definitely have to have some form, fashion, or another.
Whether it's a step or rock rails.
Right. So what runs along the side of the Jeep on the bottom is your pinch seam.
Pinch weld. Yep.
And that's where basically the body
outer skin is mended
touches.
So it's the outer skin is mended to the other
like floor panels
and stuff like that.
And that's also going to be susceptible to rust in the future and could start eating things out. So you definitely want to protect that area.
Definitely going to eat shit up.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of stuff on the bottom in that media area, like oil pan. You and I've been out where we've had to do
oil pan repairs
on green trails. Green trails, right?
Yeah.
And
rocks kick up, boulders shift, move, that, the other thing.
So bare minimum, I think you need to have a gas tank skid on a JK, gas tank skid,
Yep.
and a TJ or JL or anything. Gas tank skid, some kind of transfer case or some kind of skid in the middle of it, and then you need to have rocker guards. Minimum, bare minimum.
So what happened to your rocker guards?
So
this is where this is all going.
Let's
What happened?
rephrase this. So they're labeled as rock sliders,
and they're not cheap. What was the price on them today when I looked them up?
Like $630
something.
Yeah,
something
$630. I didn't pay that for them,
Right.
but but anyway. So here's the deal. They are labeled, and we had this conversation. I questioned them from the integrity from the get go on them for a number of different reasons. One, they come out pretty far, so there's a lot of leverage on them if you're pushing on the very outside. Because they're a good 4 inches from the body. I mean, they stick out as wide as the fenders, actually a little past the fenders.
But they're also a step.
They're also a step, right? And so, I had questioned the integrity, and then the other part of it was how they mount. They're not as rigid mounted. Now they are pinch weld mounted, so they're body mounted and they're body frame mounted.
Right. So that means they have bolts going horizontal. And they've got bolts
on the pinch welds. The one that
pinch welds go this way.
Right, and then the other ones go up.
Right. So it's mounted to the body mounts, though, really, not so much the frame mounts.
Right. So, which is how most of them mount.
Right.
They're just not braced up against the frame, and it's only it's not a small piece of metal, but it's a 1/4-inch piece of metal that comes out and forms the bottom of the board. And I just don't think it was enough. As I laid the Jeep on a rock. And I didn't hit that rock that hard. I really honestly didn't.
Well,
he kissed it.
They're carpeted. Those rocks are all carpeted and nice and soft, right?
They are. What happened was it was a real tight corner.
And there was a rock protruding up out of the ground.
Right.
You got to pivot basically the middle of your Jeep on this rock.
You pretty much had to put a rock slider on it and pull yourself around. I mean, there was no other way to do it. There was no other way because we tried multiple times with Scott's Jeep and to get ourselves in a position where we had Becker. And Becker's, by the way, Becker
can spot.
He's an awesome spotter, dude.
So that guy, in 20 years of wheeling, probably one of the best spotters that I've worked with.
He's so calm.
By the way, Becker, if you're listening to this, if you want to be my spotter for Saturday, let me know.
Right. You can play the part of Don Bray.
you can be Don Bray for a day.
Scott Hammerman name drop for us, but anyway, leave it to Scott.
Yeah.
So we ended up. I had to push it off, and it did take another hit at some point too that bent the middle up on it too a little bit.
You like kissing that side for some odd reason.
Well, I think. I'm not sure when I got the middle. I really am not. Actually, I kind of do know when it was. But that wasn't a real hard hit either. And that just dented the bottom of it. But what did it in was, I think, when I was up against the rock and I had to pivot around the rock. So here's the problem. It ended up doing a little bit of damage on the bottom. So it pushed up against the bottom of the rocker, and it folded the rocker in about a 2-inch seam.
Oh, really?
So now Billy and I saw it was bent when I got off the trail. I went around and looked. And I'm like,
And he jumped on it.
So we both got on it and started jumping on it and straightened it out again. So our point is that, if you're going to do this, I've got to do something because I want to keep hitting the rocks. This thing's going to get beat up and I'm not going to have a Jeep left.
Yeah.
You either, I would say, so the systems I'm looking at now are $1,000 to $1,400.
Yeah.
And
there's a lot of drilling and a lot of bracing and a lot of doing.
So it's either that, or if you want to buy something like I have, where the other option that Billy and I were talking about is taking them off, cutting them apart, welding some stuff in, and putting them back up. And that may be the not the long term solution, but something intermediate type.
So it's one of those things where, and this holds true, even outside the world of Jeeping. If you're doing two things with the same product, a step and a rock slider, it's probably not as good as a step as a dedicated step, and it's certainly not as good as a dedicated rock slider. Yeah. There is an exception to that in our activity, and those rock slide engineering.
But that's a different
slider,
animal. So I mean,
steps,
that's a whole different.
It is
idea.
$2,500 too.
But
right.
you can lay the weight of the Jeep on.
You can,
on
but
those.
so the steps coming out and then retracting back. The
so
problem,
they're different.
A big problem with this step is how wide it is, and you won't see any real hardcore rock sliders where where you have a real wide, because it's leverage.
That's it exactly.
So,
it becomes a lever, and
so
things bend.
I would say, I mean, if you're going to really rock crawl, initially this build was not intended to be a rock rig. You know what I mean? So I would say do your homework, and there's a couple people. Rock Hard is good.
The Poison Spider.
Believe it or not, the Mopar ones that come with the Jeeps.
That's what I have on mine.
They're pretty solid,
and
they hold up pretty.
They
decent.
do.
We all know that I put that Jeep on a lot of rocks.
Yeah,
I don't have the clearances.
No,
that the people I go with.
But you're losing a step there.
Right. I don't have a step at all.
We're talking about these guys are still getting steps out of their rock sliders.
Right.
Well, a little bit. I mean, he's about 3 inch,
they're like
2.5
inch steps versus a 4-inch step that Don has on.
So I did some research today. I mean, for me, it's going to be either the Evo system, Poison Spider, or the one that I really want. I want to do Gen Right all the way around because I would love to have aluminum on it.
Yeah. Aluminum's.
I just don't know if that's going to be feasible via money.
Yeah, man, their stuff is so good. It's so expensive.
Well, but you know what is it? I was looking at it so Highline bumpers are really awesome, and that's probably my second pick. Highline bumpers are $800, I think.
Yeah.
Right. So, for the front one, I mean,
they cost a lot though too.
A Gen Right
to make them, I'm saying.
Oh, they do. A Gen Right aluminum front bumper Stinger is like $1,200.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, is it really when you start looking at bumpers?
No, you're absolutely right. When you start comparing, and especially when you get into quality, man, those welds on Gen Right. If you look at those welds,
let's take a let's face it. The bumpers that you and I have on our Jeeps,
Chinesium.
Yeah. I was waiting. That I actually thought my bumper was going to go winching before my sliders were.
Yeah.
I mean, we only had to do one very small tug and pull, and it was, if I had to do a hard pull,
6 inches.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, if I had to do a hard pull, yeah. So, I mean, you really need to, if you're going to be out mall crawling, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, when you build your Jeep, if that's what you're going to build it for, like this one initially was, going to be a mall crawler.
Yeah.
And we'd no intentions of wheeling it. If you want to go ahead and do it, put a cheap bumper on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there's not a lot of integrity there. You don't need it. You might have some problems with finishes down the road. Then you got to be willing to pay somebody to blast it at some point.
Yeah, blast it and powder coat it Yep.
But if you're gonna wheel hard, you're gonna want to spend the money on stuff.
Yeah, and it makes sense.
Yep,
it makes sense. And so definitely those rock slider, any kind of armor down the side you need. So, I mean, we've been putting it off long enough.
Who's the winner?
Yeah, who's the winner? I mean, the whole reason Dave's here, and we brought him on. He's hanging out quietly. He's drinking his beverage with us.
We told him he could just hang up at whenever time he was done.
I know, whenever he was tired.
I'm good.
But we put out a contest a few weeks ago. Dave was so generous and Pypes to give us a couple of 3 systems, actually. Oh my God. One we gave away generous. That night to somebody who knew where Pypes was headquartered, and that was a lot of fun with geography. And then we put it out there and said, hey, Facebook land, Instagram land, give us something to laugh at, but why do you need a pipe system? I know why I needed it. Because I had my poor minivan engine sounding.
Oh, geez, it was terrible.
We'll have to post it up, but when I was editing video for Patreon, I have a really good video from the back of your Jeep where you can really hear it on the trail. Yeah. We'll post it up.
Yeah, man, it makes a difference. It actually gives me a little more confidence out on the trail.
I don't know that mine gives me more confidence. I'm just like, I just want to listen to it. So right pedal.
I know.
Yours sings out there too.
Yeah, yours sounds great, and it's one of those things that I'm just grateful that he did this for us, and thank you, Dave, for that. But I only sent you the Facebook video for you to watch,
Right.
and I think that before we went on air, did you hear the other one that I sent out, the Instagram one?
Yeah, I heard a little bit of it. It seemed pretty decent.
Yeah, it was decent. One is definitely
one.
There's
one that
sorry
kills
to
it.
everyone out there.
Yeah.
You didn't come close.
No, and it's one of those things that once we all saw it, we were like,
Dave, this might end up being a commercial for you guys. I mean, this is.
Oh, I already asked permission for it. It's definitely going into all of our marketing programs.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it was awesome. So we're gonna save that one. And we're going to play the Instagram winner video. I mean, we got some great stuff that were, basically, handwritten stuff with some pictures. I think we got one from New Jersey that was terrific. We got one from California that was great, and Tennessee sent one. Texas. It's one of those things. We kept getting them in.
We had a lot of good ones, but we had to pick two.
Yeah.
And these are just two that one stood out. It just did.
Yeah.
I think I laughed and watched it over and over again.
I think I've watched it 10 times at least.
Shit. All right. But the other one was good too. They stood out.
Yeah. They did stand out, and that's what made them the winners. It really, and we're grateful to everybody that sent in. And I guess now we've kind of set the standard. So if we ever do a promotion like this in the future, the bar has been set, I guess is the way that goes. I'm going to play the team who won the Instagram side, and Wrenches and Whiskey or something. If you're listening, email. Actually, I've already reached out for him to send me a full video of it, so he maybe already knows that he won. I don't know, but I'll need addresses from our winners.
So Wrench, WRENCHES _N_ whiskey WHISKEY _ Go follow him on Instagram.
Yeah,
awesome Jeep
from Houston, Texas, I think.
Yep,
is that right?
Texas.
Excellent. Here he comes. We're gonna play that.
Hey, so just a little update. We got a 3.5-inch lift on the Jeep, but we have bigger issues now. The stock exhaust, you come over here, the stock exhaust looks like a freaking dingleberry hanging out from underneath the back of the Jeep. It's freaking hideous. I need that Pypes exhaust. Hey, so just a little update. We got a 3.5-inch lift on the Jeep, but we have bigger issues now. The stock exhaust, you come over here, the stock exhaust looks like a freaking dingleberry hanging out from underneath the back of the Jeep. It's freaking hideous. I need that Pypes exhaust.
All right. So I'll just go. All right. I'm Peter, and I'm addicted to loud exhausts. It all started when I was in high school, and all my friends had Honda Civics and other really cool sports cars, and their exhausts were modified and they were super loud. And I just had my Toyota Camry, and it just couldn't keep up. I just wanted to be cool. I wanted to sound awesome like those really cool Hotboys. I just wanted to be a hot boy. It was 3 years ago that I finally got a Jeep. It was my dream vehicle. I felt welcome amongst other Jeepers, you know. They would invite me out to go wheeling with them. I'd get the Jeep wave while I'm driving down the road. Even had some of them taking pictures of my Jeep while I was at Target with rubber ducks. Like, I don't get it, but I felt welcomed. But then, it happened. They started getting loud exhaust systems. I tried to keep up, but they didn't want to hang out with me and stopped inviting me to go wheeling. I would play exhaust sounds through the sound system, and I even hired a professional trombone player. I don't know what to do. Pypes, Exhaust, and Jeep Life podcast, I need your help. I don't know what I will do if I don't get an exhaust system. Help me, please.
Well, 100% winner chicken dinner.
No shit.
Dude, the
Like
trombone.
speechless. Yeah.
The trombone. Oh my god. And then I don't know that we could ask for a better addition to the contest.
Pete,
Great.
you killed it.
Great
You
job.
rocked it. Yeah. Yep.
When I played that for the first time in the office, I had headphones on. It was dead quiet, and my office is kind of in the accounting portion of the building, and I almost peed myself laughing. I was
Yeah.
and everybody turning around in their desks and looking because there's no sound and just me just hilariously cracking up. It's just unbelievable.
So how many times have you played that around the office?
About 50.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And at the very end, when he just looks down, he knows he's so dejected. He knows he wants to be a hot boy.
Yeah.
He wants to be a hot boy. Well,
Pete
Torres, you're going to be a hot boy.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When it went out on Facebook, people were like, "If he doesn't win, we'll buy him one." It was awesome.
We should have put them to the test and
And see if they really bought him one.
Right.
and disqualified him and everything. Made a big to do about it.
Yeah.
You know that
Yeah.
way.
I don't know.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to our winners. That's I don't even know where to go with that. I love
It's
it.
awesome. So much fun.
Yeah.
Love having great contests, and huge shout out to Pypes.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yep.
And so, Pete, I know you're watching right now, and congratulations. Do you mind if Pypes uses? I'm putting you on the spot on the air. Do you mind if Pypes uses this and puts it out there for you?
If not, it doesn't matter.
It's
Going
going to anyway.
Yeah, right.
I think once it was submitted to us,
We
became,
own it.
It became our property,
right?
right?
So
Yeah.
we're giving consent.
I love it.
So
So
Said he wants a job.
oh, there you go.
I love
That's
it.
like the second job offer. Too.
That seems to be the thing. I need to make a hot boy video.
A hot boy video.
Yeah. So my idea of a hot boy is
40s.
little half shirts and
Nice.
and assless chaps. I have a different idea of what.
So yeah, he says he doesn't mind. That's
All right.
it.
That's
Cool.
it. That's
Fire
it.
out there.
So thanks. I just read Scott's comment, and I'm not even going to bring that up. But Dave, man, thanks for coming on here. Thanks for this. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
It was our pleasure, and congratulations to the winners. And you know what, you guys made it happen. So thank you very much for having us on. We love to give back to the jeeping community, and unfortunately, we're not going to get to the events we would like to this year to support that, but through media like this and Pete, your face is going to be famous. Hot boy.
That's awesome.
I love it. And I know that we you and I have talked about this. We definitely want to do some things together in the future. We love this partnership, and right now, if you didn't win, I don't want to say too bad, because you can still win by going and ordering your pipe system so that your Jeep sounds better than the trombone player hanging out of your window, so that it brings up that hot boy status for you. And right now, Pypes is giving away free shipping on those systems, so that you're a winner. Even if you didn't win on this event, you go and buy your pipes and get that free shipping.
That discount code is jeepife, JEEPLIFE.
Yeah, do it. Do it right now.
All lowercase. Head over, buy your...
Yeah, push pause right now on the podcast. Go to pipesexhaust.com. Find the system that works for you.
That sounds the purtiest.
Yeah.
And with a capital purr.
Hit that buy. Put in that Jeep Life.
Yeah, buddy.
Right now. Do it right now. Right now.
Okay, enough right now.
And we just want to thank Pypes for that partnership. Yeah. And I'm going to call it a night, man. I'm beat. You guys have been out. You're beat. Dave still has to put a XJ back together. I see it back there. It's the hood's half raised. It's not getting worked on tonight.
I'm done for tonight.
Excellent. Bill, where can people find us?
Well, first off, I want everybody to head over to our link tree. That's linktr.ee/Jeep Life Podcast. That's going to help you find all of our quick links to our website. It's going to give you our personal Jeep Life Podcast voicemail phone number, which is 484-891-1172. And you can call in, leave a voicemail there. Also, info@jeeplifepodcast.com. That's going to be giving you a email address so you can send in any reviews that you have for us or any questions you got as well. And then obviously the Facebooks, the Instagrams, and the YouTubes, which we still have a YouTube giveaway going on right now. We are at just approximately 440 subscribers. When we hit that 500 subscriber, we're going to be giving away another Jeep Life Podcast swag bag, which has a t-shirt and all kinds of other cool swag in there, a hat, and lots of fun stuff. So make sure you go subscribe our YouTube channel. You'll see the Driveway Mechanic. We got some awesome videos coming out of our wheeling over the past couple days. So
excellent. And I'm not gonna not mention our Patreon.
Absolutely,
we have a new Patreon this week, subscriber, and we appreciate that. Every little bit helps.
And we're going to be creating another. Yeah. We're creating another level, by the way. It's the 392.
Ooh, yeah.
392
overkill.
Overkill and parenthesis.
Yeah.
And this level,
we have to get consent.
We have to. Oh, that's how that works. Yeah.
Well, really, everyone's going to get a signed photo of Overkill and Eric Emmerman.
Perfect.
Everybody
that
subscribes to that level.
392 level. Yeah.
392 level.
That's something special.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Is Overkill upright or is Overkill on its side
I don't
for
know
that
yet.
photo?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. But anyway, for Pypes and Dave, Bill, Don, and myself, here's a big Jeep wave to you, everybody. Have a good night. No, I didn't have the button to push. That's all right. That's all right. I'll put that in post.
You got a button to push somewhere.
I do. It's somewhere. I'm not pushing it.
Well, so he's got a setup of another.
It's awesome. This little guy.
15 probably 20 buttons over here. I don't even know. He's got. Jeez Louise.
Yeah. It's awesome, this little thing. I love it. But anyway, thanks everybody. I'm going to kick out of here. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in with us. Tell your friends, and Pete and Wrenches and Whiskey. Congratulations on your pipe systems. Reach out to us at info@jeeplifepodcast.com with your address, and we'll send that out to Dave so he can get your Hotboy fix. All right. Thanks everybody. Have a good night.